Hello, welcome to this Urban Tango Nights recap and bumper edition today because we were really lazy or ill last week and we didn't film our recap video from Thursday the 3rd of October, which was week 2 of our 6-week beginner course. So in this recap we'll do that. We'll also do week 3, which was today, which is the 10th, and we'll also look at the class we held on Monday the 7th. And if you're watching this, it might be quite useful if you're coming on Saturday to our Cardiff alonga and workshops, which will feature some of the stuff we featured today, but in slightly new take. So same technique, different take on it. Okay, so we started off last Thursday with forward ocho. So we were taking a side step to the left, and then I was opening up my chest by twisting it to the left and making sure there was space between us, which causes the follower to pivot, and then she's going to follow where my chest goes, so she's going to take a foot around me. Because she's trying to get back in front of the chest, she's arching her foot around, building up this torsion in the body, which she can release with a pivot. If I then twist my chest to the right, she will step across me, again arching that foot and pivoting. So it starts off with forward archers with the leader stationary. If I then start sidestepping in the direction that my follower is travelling, either small or large, we can do our normal ochos and make them move around the floor. From here, we then looked at being able to put bites in. So from our forward ochos, I'll do this on my right-hand side. I think we did more on the left-hand side of the class. If I move my right foot forward and block my follower, so when our feet make contact, it means to pause. So she's pivoted in this parada position, so this is a block. From here, we covered some shoe shines and piqués, and then leading the follower over to walk out. Or we add in the gancho by leading her over and twisting my chest back into the right in this case, which causes the follower's foot to try and move in that way, only when her thigh makes contact and she has nowhere else to go. So that foot left off the floor and she can pivot through and we can walk out. So that was the gancho. Then on Monday we actually did a whole class on ganchos. A lot of ganchos in this video.
It was a lot.
So we had a request after we went to Cheltenham. A couple of people who came with us wanted to really go into ganchos to really work on the technique of that so they can do it more perfectly and compensate. So what we started off with was back ocho, so a side step, twisting the chest and causing the follower to back ocho around. I can then over pivot her, so I'll do this on my right hand side again. So I'm going to over pivot her, put my leg in between her legs, and I'm going to twist my chest over my right, which gets a gancho there. So again, being soft at the knee, only bending when it makes contact. I can then take her off, put the parada in, and get the gancho on the other side. So we did some real basic ganchos, which you should be able to do in any beginner class in a couple of weeks, first couple of weeks of any beginner course. We then looked at something a little bit more advanced. So this is the Octopus Enganchaes. So I'm going to do this to my left. So I'm going to take her into that back ocho, over pivot her and get this gancho on my left hand side. So I'll do that. I'm going to step around my follower with a side step, which causes the leg to come between me. If I keep rotating to my left, this causes this gancho hook here. And if I take my left foot around the back, I can then leg wrap on the other side. She's in this position, and we can do multiple of these. So these are the classic Octopus Enganchaes. We should say that when me and Alison dance these in our demos, we do it in a different way, but this is the way that most people do because it's the simplest. Finally, Thursday the 10th, week 3 of our 6-week beginner course. Today we were looking at heroes. So we're taking a few steps down the room, coming to a pause on the right foot, and twisting to the left, which causes the follower to take a side step to the right. If I keep rotating, she's going to arch her foot around, similar to the ocho technique, twisting her spine together, and then as I pivot her, she's going to bring the feet together as I keep rotation, so she's going to go into another side step, and then if I help her pivot backwards, we can get the back pivot stage of the hero. For the leaders then, we added in the lapis en rosque, where I sweep my left foot around and behind, start and use this to pivot or to turn myself, which then leads the follower through into the hero. And then just to relink this to the previous 2 weeks at the beginner course, if I take my steps down, got my lapis to get my follower to go around me, as she takes a forward step face, I put the bite in, we've got this block to give the shoe shines and the gancho, and we just introduced the cicada right at the end, because if I transfer my weight onto my front foot, we displace the follower with a cicada. Anyway, thank you for watching, please hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you again very soon. Thank you for watching this Urban Tango Nights recap. If you like these videos, please subscribe to our channel by clicking the logo. You can find more of our class summaries down here and other videos of us dancing tango over here. You can also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and Meetup. Links are in the description below, and you can also subscribe to our newsletter using the link below.